Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Formosa Fantasy, and today I'm bringing you another makeup video. Yeah, so today I'll be doing a makeup look with this palette from BR Cosmetics. I've had this for a little bit, but I've never used it before. This is what it's looking like. So it has variation of um, eyeshadows, blushes, setting powder, lipstick, lip gloss type of thing, and yeah. So you have around 90 different shades going from matte and shimmers, okay? Has a nice little compact mirror in it as well. They are not too pigmented, but it's buildable, and yeah, so that's a palette right there. Also, if you're a beginner, this palette will suit you as well. So let's just jump straight into the video.
Hey, oh, it's your girl. It's time for another video, Like, comment, share, sub for other videos.
So yeah, my beauties, my eyebrows are already done. So it's time for the face. I'm just prepping my skin. I'm putting some moisturizer on, and I don't want to show the moisturizer yet because I'm still trying it out to see if my skin like it. So now I'm taking my oil absorbing cream, and I am just placing that all over my face. Make sure when you're going in with these moisturizing products and stuff like that, be sure to let it sit on your face for like a minute or two, because you want your skin to absorb everything before you put your primer on, right? So I went in with my Stay Matte Primer, put it in my T-zone, then going in with my Clean Slate. This is another primer, and I'm just putting it in my T-zone, but I'm just also putting it everywhere as well, okay? There goes my baby right there, and then I'm patting it in. Now using my AOA Studios concealer in the shade Buff. I wanted like a bright eye, under eye, not so bright under eye today, so yeah. And I'm also using this as a primer for my lid because we won't be using the good old P. Louise base today, all right? When you're using this concealer, if you ever purchase it, let it sit on your face for like 30 seconds to a minute because you want it to get a little bit tacky. I didn't do that for one side, so I didn't blend it properly, but that's fine. I'm going to blend it out in a minute anyway. Now we're going to be using some new products. I'm using LA Girl HD Matte foundation today, and I didn't choose the correct shade, so I had to mix it in a little bit with my other foundation. But the consistency of this is very, very, very thick. Okay, very thick. So it was okay. I didn't really like that it was so thick, but I blended it out nicely. So we're gonna set the highlighted portions, but before we do that, we're going to go in with the beauty blender and make sure that everything is blended, no creasings because we don't want any lines. Now taking my Maybelline New York Shine Free powder. This is in the shade Light, and I am just setting my highlighted portions. If you realize I didn't do my nose, I didn't highlight my nose because I'm trying out this new technique that I did before, so you'll see that later. Now taking my Santi Matte Complexion Powder, and I am in the shade number 4, so I'm just using this to set everywhere that I did not put concealer. Now taking my AOA powder in chestnut, and I'm using this to contour my face, and as you can see, I use the brush as a guide to make sure that I am not going where I'm not placing the powder where it's not supposed to be. All right, okay. And I'm also placing this on my forehead and also on my jawline because we want to look a little bit snatched. And also placing this on my nose. Yes, because we're going to be highlighting the nose in a bit. Now taking those two blush shades from the palette, and I'm using this as my blush for today. I wanted to use as much as I could from the palette, so that's what I'm doing. I'm also placing some blush on my nose and also on my forehead. I don't know, I was going for like a spring type makeup look, so yeah. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just taking my concealer brush, using the the thin side of it, putting a line on my nose, and then using my finger to buff it out. Okay. Then I'm taking my setting powder that I used before, the Maybelline one, putting it, setting my highlight on my nose, and then cleaning it up with whatever that was left on my brush. All right. Now I am taking that dark brown shade, and this is the first color I'm using, and I'm placing this in my crease and also in my outer corner. Now taking that other, it's like a little bit lighter, and I'm taking the slightest amount and blending that out. I'm bringing it also in my inner corner. All right. Now taking that light matte color, and I'm setting my brow bone with this because we want that nice smooth gradient. All right. So and whatever that's left on the brush, that's what I'll be using to blend it out with. Now I took those two shades because I could not make up my mind on what I wanted to do, but I took those two shades, placed it on it. I liked it, but I wanted to go with yellow. So we'll be placing that nice vibrant yellow. Look at that yellow. Listen, even though I told you that this is not as pigmented, but I'm telling you it's buildable. When I build that color up, oh, magnificent. And as usual, we have to blend out the edges, make sure there's no harsh lines, and seamless. Taking my gel liner in black from AOA Studios, and I just went on my lower waterline with that. We won't be blending out anything, so that's all I'll be doing, placing that on my waterline and my inner corner because my eyes run water a lot. All right. So I dust off my little baking that I had, and I spray my face with my setting spray. I don't remember where that setting spray is from. Oh, what's wrong with me? Anyways, remember that color that I tell you about that I used first? Well, I'm taking one of them, that color right there, and it's a gorgeous shade. When I tell you gorgeous, it's gorgeous. And I'm just putting this on the high points because we wanted a glowy, nice, cute look. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, so this is a lipstick that I had. I depotted it for some reason. I don't remember. Anyways, I wanted a matte lip today. I knew I wanted it brown and I wanted it matte. So that's what I went for. All right. And this is the look that we're having. Look at this look. Ain't it cute? And then I did my hair in like a somewhat of a vintage look. Yeah, I did that. Look at that. I mean, yellow suits me. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think, because I love this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials, which is under Formosa Fantasy. And until next time, bye beauties.